I watched the most recent episode recently.
Did you actually?
Yeah, it's garbage. It's the worst season I've ever seen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, worst characters I've ever seen. Completely sourceless guys. And the women have the same build.
It's always the same. Yeah,
no, but I know it's always, but some of them would be occasionally more curvaceous or whatever. This one is all of them with the same build and the same mannerisms.
Yeah.
And the same IQ.
That's worse.
And that's why I think if you watch Love Island, you're
I
trying
won't
to...
do that. I would never.
No, I'm just saying people have... Like, your IQ can't be too high to watch that. I don't believe that.
I don't know.
I
stopped. I had to stop. It got to a point where it's just like, this does nothing for me, and it's the same thing. Weird people.
If you watch Love Island, you must have a low IQ. I stand by that.
Yeah. That's these guys for a random statement.
Yeah. You know what's funny? One of the questions that I was asked was actually, was it my brother? It might have been my brother. It was my brother. We were debating this. Basically, AI advice, should people, because people use ChatGPT so often, should people in the dating field listen to more AI advice than dating life coaches online and stuff like that? So, because a lot of people that are actually giving genuine advice, most of the time are not completely married or happily married for 20 plus years, like what people listen to want to achieve type of thing. So I wanted you to get your live reaction on this. Yeah. So this is what the most succinct, summarized version of what AI says dating advice for men is. Yeah. Be attractive in real ways. Take care of yourself. Have a life you like. Be direct, relaxed, and genuinely interested. And don't chase mixed signals. The goal isn't to impress her, it's to see if you're actually a good match. So I'll repeat the last part. Be direct, relaxed, and genuinely interested. And don't chase mixed signals. The goal isn't to impress her, it's to see if you're actually a good match.
That's how I do it.
That's great advice.
I swear down, that's how I do it.
That's phenomenal advice.
That is exactly how it should be.
And
that's exactly.
I saw a dating coach that said, don't talk to women until your body count's 50.
Nah. Who said that?
Myron Gaines. I had to say the name. So that's what he says.
That direct part is real.
I think this is so good.
It's good.
And this is the thing with AI, because it's so jarring, because you don't want to give it, it's not real, so you don't But in my head, I'm like, don't chase mixed signals. So
don't.
The goal isn't to impress us, to see if you're really a good match. Because for men, you got to remember, we're the birds, like just by nature to some extent. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I watch this David Attenborough, Our Planet, there's really the male bird. Now I know in some other animal species it's not like that, but sometimes the way we grow up as humans, from early, is like as a man, you're the fastest in your year. You're like, the ladies are watching. I'm playing basketball. The ladies are watching. I'm spending money. The ladies are watching. It's like I got a table at the club. The ladies are watching. So to me, it's like, bro, when you take that away, all you have is the real human, the real lady, the real woman. You know what I'm saying? The feminine with the masculine. So to me, it's like, strip away the superficial things, not just looks or whatever, but the money, the status. I think you really have some good advice in terms of be direct.
It's good.
Women like it when you're direct as a man.
It's really
but also it says relaxed and then genuinely interested, so you can't fake.
That's the main thing.
I think if you were to follow that.
So crazy. Shall I tell you why? Because I was literally on the phone to someone yesterday. She recently got married. Shout out to her. And
I'll just do that real quick.
Shout out to her. And she said, like, it's so important that guys are just direct with what they want. Like, they don't need to be around the bush. Once you're direct and straight to the point, it helps the girls just understand.
And even if it's not what they want to hear.
Even if that's not what it literally helps them out. And she said the guy came back round, and, you know, he was very direct when he came back round. Yeah. And now they're married. I couldn't believe it, man.
That's the reality, though, because you know what it does. It allows them to make a decision for themselves.
It does,
that without any lies, without any deceit, where you're trying to put on a front that's not really true. It allows the other party, from both perspectives, but especially for the women, to be like, "This is where I stand."
Well, that's how you build trust. This is where the trust comes from. When you're direct and you're honest and says exactly what you want and what 100%. It is. That's where the trust. How you start building trust from that.
And I'll tell you what, this is what came up for women. Know your standards, communicate clearly, and pay attention to consistency over charm. Choose someone who makes you feel respected, secure, and wanted, not confused. And don't ignore red flags and chase potential. The goal isn't to be chosen, it's to find someone who's genuinely a good fit for you. This is the two...
Tell you what, fam.
AI is like, bro, and this is the thing. This is the thing. When you listen to dating coaches, and I haven't listened to too many women dating coaches, I'll call a spade a spade. I don't know what they're saying. But when you talk about should people listen to AI over human beings,
I'll listen to that all day long. Both sides. I'll listen to that. Because right now, them dating coaches...
I just told you what one of the male ones said.
You better get a new profession.
Yeah, because they realize what sells for young men, and this is the truth.
It's true, yeah.
A lot of young men who struggle with women want that problem to be solved.
Yeah.
And sadly, it's much easier to focus on solving it with external things than solving it with internal things. Yeah. So 90% of the time, the problem is that as a man, you're either lacking confidence, self-esteem, the kind of character development that allows a woman to be genuinely interested in you. Yeah. But that's hard to change. That requires you to look internally. That requires sometimes therapy. That requires you to do a lot of meditation and mental work. Yeah. What they actually would rather do is get a car or get a house. Or if Andrew Tate tells me, listen, they don't like me because I don't have money yet, it's the simple goal is like, all right, there's hope for me because I could get money and then she'll love me.
Once I get money, then I can do whatever and she's going to love me regardless.
And that's why they gravitate towards that. And that's why I think the more abrasive the view is in terms of like these dating coaches saying stuff like, it started off with like, I get your stuff together as a man. Now, by the end of the Red Pill era, or where we're at more so now for young kids, it's like 6 figures, like this is the minimum you need to be. You're failing as a man if you, and that's the, and to me it's like.
You know, all that creates tricks, future tricks, where they're spending a lot of money on women to try and make them something serious, but the women don't take them serious.
And then when you look into the history of that same dating coach, it's an embarrassment.
It is.
His resume is poor. Come on. But yeah, I did think that was great advice.
No, it's good. I couldn't believe it.
I just got, you know what I'm saying, double down on the last part.
On point.
Choose someone who makes you feel respected, wanted, and not confused. Don't ignore red flags or change potential. Now, we know that's the one downfall of most women, is that they do look past things because the vibe is right.
They like bad boys. Have you ever like red flags? They like that.
Been a red flag to a woman and she ignored it for you? What did you do?
Nah, I just carry on doing what I was doing. Yeah,
that was her choice.
I was in a phase where I was just like, I don't care.
It's not my concern.
It's not my problem.
If you're gonna do,
you're accepting, that's on you.
That's on you.
That was
did it end in emotions for, or did it end more smoothly?
Nah, it ended.
Was she able to?
Yeah, it was calm.
She was able to just let you go.
Yeah.
I don't know how you managed to pull that off.
Yeah, like when I say it's done, it's done.
No, but did she just accept that? She didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I hear it, man.
Why couldn't she have a choice?
And Gen Z is dating less. This is called solo maxing. Now I'm explaining what this is to you. Solo maxing, is basically, now this is a Gen Z term, and like just maxing in general. They call it looks maxing. You can really add maxing to everything. It basically just means what you're doing is you're optimizing. That's really what it means. So it's solo optimization. So it basically means you're doing everything in your life to make sure I don't need no man, I'm good with my dogs, I'm a nice house. And then on the male side, it's like, I'm going to be a player when I'm 67.
Why would you solo max? That's stupid.
People are scared in the modern day of committing.
What, to be in something serious, to commit?
You know, our generation's not doing too well. Below us is worse. You must understand.
I'm hearing.
It's poor.
I'm hearing.
In terms of real, deep, genuine connection, it's poor. It's really bad. And solo maxing type of mentality is a big part of it. Like the people that they look up to, genuinely from a male and female perspective, are people that do better with content that is against the other gender than for and with.
Do you think that's because people like care about the image they put out? So like, they care what other people think. You know what I mean? So like if they're in a relationship where they commit, they care that what other people's gonna think of them in that situation.
No, I think people still want love and people still definitely want to have relationships. I think the main thing is that religion's not as prevalent as it used to be. I really do. I think the main problem in this current day and situation is that people used to put whatever personal things they had aside for a higher power in God or in partnership. Yeah. So one of the two. But both of those are above my personal needs. As a man or maybe as a woman, if I put myself first at all times, I'm not likely to meet someone because a partnership requires you to put them first at some points in time.
Yeah, it does.
People these days will see that as not the grass not being greener, and I have options. So it's like, if you're not going to treat me like a priority, then I'm out of here. Sometimes the reality is you have to put somebody above yourself.
Yeah.
But I think when religion was prevalent, and I think Islam is still very, very important because it does still have, in my opinion, traditional values that I align with.
Yeah.
So I would say, in terms of that, that's like the last hope for maintaining strong, healthy relationships.
Yeah.
But I would say the main downfall of the modern dating scene is the lack of integrity when it comes to people's faith. I think people don't have much they value over their own personal desires.
Yeah,